Good morning, everyone. It's an honor to be speaking to all of you today here in Bengaluru, as well as to those watching from around the country and around the world. You know, the sheer scale of what BTS has become is so impressive to witness. It's such a fantastic platform that the government of Karnataka has created to bring us all together. So my thanks to the government of Karnataka for the invitation, and my thanks to the people of Bengaluru for the warm welcome. I spoke last year at this event, but it was virtually, and it's so much better to be here in person, to experience the energy and experience all that's happening. So I am delighted to be here, particularly this year, as India celebrates its 75th year of independence. It's such an exciting and inspiring milestone. It is a privilege, it's a real privilege for me to be speaking here along with the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, the Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Basvaraj Bomai, the Honorable IT Minister, Dr. Ashwath Narayan, and all the senior leaders, government officials, and the dignitaries. I am really pleased to have the opportunity to speak with so many distinguished global and Indian leaders, and with such an esteemed audience. I always enjoy coming to Bengaluru because it is such a storied place with a great history. And today, as you've heard from others as well, Bengaluru is the modern, vibrant epicenter of tech innovation in India. It's a place that really represents that important nexus of creativity and ambition for the world's fastest growing major economy. So today already, this nation is recognized globally for its economic prowess. Now the fifth largest economy in the world. And I think, as Prime Minister Modi so aptly put it, this is going to be India's decade. This is the techade. And it's no surprise, I think, that he's made it his mission to realize the next several years as India's Amrit Kal, the golden period. And India's built one of the most sophisticated and, quite frankly, enviable IT hubs anywhere, here in Bengaluru included. And as the Prime Minister said, it's already the third largest startup ecosystem on the planet. And India's done this by embracing the power of cutting-edge technology, and the government, I think, puts India on a path to achieve a $5 trillion economy by 2025. And I look at recent examples. For instance, I look at the Bengaluru International Airport and its new addition, its Terminal 2, which was just inaugurated earlier this week. We, KYNDRYL, are a close and very proud partner in that project. So we're deeply familiar with what the technology does to make that so special. And that new terminal will help millions more to visit this already impressive region through what is now India's third busiest airport. And that's huge, that's enormous. It's a metaphor for what the world can and should expect from India, because it's a portal into the heart of Indian innovation. And it's a signal that the world should expect great things. It's a signal of forward-moving momentum and of fresh technological leadership on a global scale. And with India taking over the presidency of the G20 in just a few weeks, it's a really auspicious time for Bengaluru International Airport and others to show the economic prowess and the technological prowess that India has built. Now, in my role running KYNDRYL, one of the biggest privileges I have is the proximity to our customers and to their mission-critical operations. We build, operate, and manage the tech infrastructure that businesses and governments around the world rely on every single day. Here in India, we're proud to be a trusted partner to the people and to the enterprises that are working to build and extend next generation digital infrastructure across the country. Our work in India, KYNDRYL's work in India touches the lives of more than 1 billion people through our customers, and we employ tens of thousands of skilled professionals here, each of them supporting customers both locally and worldwide. And every day, our KYNDRYL show up for our banking, our telecoms, our supply chain partners, making sure that their digital infrastructure in these critical sectors of the economy operate smoothly. So when someone talks about the health of the global economy and how it actually works, we see the inner workings of how commerce moves, and we're deeply involved in the conversation with our customers and our partners every day. And so because of what I'm seeing through our customers, I believe we're experiencing in the world right now is a moment of realignment. Over the last 4 decades, the global economy is woven really tightly together in a complex set of economic and political agreements. But the last few years, as everybody knows, has challenged that system. The result of a life-altering pandemic, renewed geopolitical tensions, and fractured supply chains. And so the global economy is experiencing tectonic shifts in how commerce and data flow. And we see this, we at KYNDRYL see this as an unmissable opportunity and a chance to rewire the global economy for the better. And in India, rewiring for the better goes hand in hand with, I think, the existing national priorities and national imperatives. Prime Minister Modi has talked about his vision for leveraging digital transformation to promote the public good, and how crucial it is to extend economic access to all 1.4 billion of India's citizens. That includes connecting and protecting merchants of all sizes who want to plug into that wider digital economy. And you have one of the greatest success stories right here in India already, the Universal Payments Interface, the UPI. Today, the UPI is the benchmark on how to enable real transformation through microtransactions and mobile payments. And it underpins that financial infrastructure. In just 6 years, a very short period of time in enterprise technology, in just 6 years, it's become the most popular way that Indians make digital transactions, and it's grown over 400% just since March of 2020, really turbocharging the ambitions of India's technology and digital ideas. So these ideas will usher in a new era where digital innovation and trade will reach every corner of India's population. And at KYNDRYL, we aspire to be part of that, to be the heart of that, and help through policies such as Digital India. And we think we can be a part of bringing that vision together and rewiring for a more inclusive economy. KYNDRYL is here in India to build alongside our customers and our partners, not just for the short term, but also for the long term. And that includes how we think about and how do we rewire for a more sustainable world. It's a priority here in India. As again, Prime Minister Modi has said, when India grows, the world grows. And when India reforms, the world transforms. Which is why India's climate goals are so important to how the world works. The essential work to make that possible, which is also driving a strong economy, won't happen in a vacuum. It will happen through partnerships and close collaboration. And we're seeing early successes as we work alongside our customers to tackle that very same challenge. We know that, as an example, migrating to cloud technology can enhance overall energy efficiency. And we've seen how our smart deployment of AI it can be used to reduce energy emissions. So it's a major priority for KYNDRYL as well. And we've spent the last year, our first year as an independent company, working to better understand our global carbon footprint. And in December, just a month from now, we'll be sharing our own goals to achieve net zero carbon emissions in the near future. And finally, and importantly, rewiring for a better future is not just about technology. Every single enterprise knows that the most precious resource is a talented workforce. That's why I believe when you rewire for skills, you're rewiring for a stronger, better future. And India is an integral part of how we at KYNDRYL will rewire our own skills. We're actively investing in building our employee skills, not just for our current ambitions, but for the future. And when we upskill our talented workers, we ensure access to a group of curious, driven, ambitious people who want to leave their mark. These are the people on the front lines who are making those systems work every day. Their work will be crucial to run those systems, to safeguard those systems for enterprises and for governments. And we already see the fruits of their labor in the rise of remote work, telemedicine, remote education, and greater access to banking. And they're showing that a world of data for all and skills building is one where equity and inclusivity is enhanced for everyone, no matter where they live, even beyond Bengaluru. So while the world is in a moment of realignment and rewiring, I invite you to see this as an opportunity to see. India's global leadership as a technological and economic superpower will be vital. And I believe we're sitting now at the intersection of opportunity and purpose. And by rewiring for progress, we can demonstrate not only a revamped commitment to our workers and our communities, but also to the quality of life for our people across India and for the planet. So thank you again for the opportunity to be here and to share KYNDRYL's perspective. I have never been more optimistic about the opportunity to develop and foster a more inclusive, more sustainable future together right here in India and around the world.